What's up everyone and welcome to another episode of RONJIE.COM and the Garage Sale Transforms Toy Finders, or GSTF2 for short. This is a new show and today we're doing a very special mail call new haul episode where we're looking at cheap Transformers that I got from Costco of all places. Now this is, I'll just show it to you right away. It's this pack. So obviously it's Rescue Bots, it's more for kids. This is only maybe 24 Canadian, so it's probably about $20 US in the US. And so that makes it $5 per robot. And there's 4 bots in this pack, so that makes it about, it's $5 US per robot, 6 Canadian per robot, so that's a pretty good price. Normally each of these, let's say individually, one would be packaged and sold at 15 Canadian, so 6 is about 60% off. 6 Canadian is like 60% off per robot, but I mean, these guys aren't really worth that much, so to get them at 6 Canadian, that's pretty good. And the good thing about this collection is I don't yet have any of these guys, so that's pretty good. Let's just get right to unboxing it. They're basically, I think they're one-step changers, and obviously these are more for kids. I'll show it to you here. It's for ages 3 and up. But you guys know I do collect Rescue Bots myself, as well as Cyberverse, and everything else, basically, as much as I can if they are at a good price. So, and these, you know, I can imagine maybe at some point in the future, maybe, so this is 24 Canadian, maybe I can imagine this might be sold by a parent in the future for 20 Canadian, maybe 15, maybe even as low as 10 Canadian. But I mean, and that'll be used, and we would have been fine with that because that's what we're all about. We really don't care about new stuff. That's what we do here on this channel. We care about cheap, ideally in very good condition, but yeah, we prioritize cheap. Alright, so yeah, unpackaging this will take a little bit, so I'm gonna do that offline. And here they are out of the package. There's 4 of them. Let's take a look at their names. I haven't shown you, I haven't told you yet, but this package is, it's called the Academy Rescue Team. So this is actually Transformers Rescue Bots Academy. Yeah, Academy Rescue Team. I thought it was the Rescue Recruits or something. So the red guy, so this one is Hot Shot, this one is Whirl, the flight bot, this is Wedge, the construction bot, and this is Hoist. I feel like we have Wedge already, but anyways, so I'm glad to have these guys. Let's now just show you transformation. Is it difficult to transform? Obviously, the answer to that question is a no, because these guys are pretty easy. I mean, they're meant for 3-year-olds. Yeah, I mean, very cool stuff, even from me. So to transform this guy, this is Wedge, the construction bot. You just close that up, and that's it. One step, nice. Rolls very nicely, and there's even a peg there for whatever. Speaking of which, I'll transform him back very quickly. He does have 5mm holes, I think, in his fists, in his hands. So you can plug stuff in there if you have something to plug in there, but otherwise, yeah, there it is. Very cool. And then this is Hoist. Transform this guy. I think you need to... Oof. How do you do this thing? How do you do this thing? I think you need to... There you go. Do that. A little more difficult to figure out, I guess, if you're a kid, I can imagine. There he is, rolls very nicely. That's Hoist. So actually, guys, I'm going to tell you a secret. I went to Walmart in Canada, and there's a Hoist there with trailer. It's normally 25 Canadian, maybe 30 Canadian, and it's on clearance. It's at 15 Canadian, so that's about a 50% discount. But I was thinking, I already have this Hoist. So I need that one with a trailer. I think it's a different mold because that thing has to connect. The trailer has to connect here. But I mean, 15 Canadian for Rescue Bots. I'm not ready to do that, but I'll think about it. Hopefully it'll stay on sale, on clearance. Anyways, let's get right to the next guy. This is Whirl, the flight bot. I feel like we have Whirl already, but I actually pre-transformed this one. If you remember from the earlier part of the video, I'm gonna transform him now. It's basically just like that. Pretty simple. Alright, there is Whirl. He doesn't have wheels, so he is, of course, a, what do you call that? A jet with VTOL? I don't know the terminology. And last but not least, here we have Hot Shot. I don't think I have a Hot Shot yet. We do have, what's his name? Heatwave, and that's a different character. But this one's Hot Shot, and he is, oh, and there's another 5mm port. He is actually kind of a buggy. So that's very cool, or all-terrain vehicle might be another term. very, very cool, rolls very nicely. And so there they are, Transformers Rescue Bots Academy Rescue Team. Oh, let me just read the bio here, sort of. Rescue recruits roll to the rescue. The rescue recruits are learning how to save the day. Yeah, so that's where I read that they're the rescue recruits. So yeah, I mean, I just like these things as well. I mean, yeah, call me what you want, but I'm a Transformers guy. I like these kinds of things. Let's transform them now back into robot mode. First, we have Wedge, the construction bot. Oh, sorry, to transform him. Pull him up to there, and then just pull out arms, and that's it. And then hoist, you just drop down the front of the cab. You kind of are pushing that one out. Pull the arms out to the side and snap it in, and there it is. There he is. And then we have Whirl, the flight bot. Transform this guy. I think you just you do that and snap that chest into place. Very nice. Very nice. And of course, very nice. Yeah. This guy doesn't have a Rescue Bots logo on the front, so he does have them on his wings. So they'd be on both sides actually. So pretty cool. And last but not least, we have here Hotshot. To transform this guy, you just pull this out. So it's the same transformation actually as Wedge. Yeah, so that is very cool. And and that's the four of them. Again, Hotshot, Whirl, Hoist, and Wedge. If you ask me which one's my favorite among these three, I mean, I like them all. Maybe Whirl is my least favorite. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm more a car guy. If I were to choose a favorite, I guess this guy, because these guys are utility guys. They're construction related kind of vehicles. But man, I just love these guys. Transformation stuff, simple transformation. You have a road. This is basically G1. So for the little kids today, they grow up, they're going to see Transformers on shelves, and they're going to remember they watched Rescue Bots when they were young. They're going to look for these names if they have these exact specific, characters. So very cool. Otherwise, that's about it for this episode. Once again, this has been another Mail Call You All episode where I showed you guys this find that cheap Transformers find I got from Costco here in Canada, in Ontario specifically. 24 Canadian dollars. So it comes out to around 6 Canadian dollars, whereas individually these are, retail prices 15 Canadian, so that's about 60% off. So very cool. So if you're like me, you have a kid who's about in that range, maybe between 3 and 6 years old, this is a cool gift set for them. I do have an 8-year-old. This is not his thing anymore. He wants a real Transformer. So, but I mean, he'd still mess around with it. I mean, like I do still mess around with it, but it's really more for young kids, of course. Transformers Rescue Bots Academy. Again, this is the Academy Rescue Team from Costco. That's about it for this episode. We hope you liked this episode, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Also, please follow us on our social media channels. We're on Patreon, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Last but not least, please share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and everybody you know, including your enemies, because they might start to like you again, as Alphonsus Prime would always say. And until next time, Rescue Bots, roll to the rescue.